Welcome back, Commander.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome to the stream.
Checking those systems. Done.
I'll do a quick check to make sure I'm in the right spot. Yep, Stafford Enterprise has still got plenty. So that's where we're headed. Jump.
Jumping maximum thrust.
Stand by.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 94% of maximum.
Completing system scan for cartography.
The closest landable station is 61 light seconds away. There are 37 bodies in this system. With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will be below you, in the middle of the station.
So pick up some basic medicines. Back over to Kamina.
Entry guidance computations complete.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 73% of maximum.
Stand by. Scanning now. Collating. Compiling data. Updating cartography.
The nearest landable station is 1,000 light seconds away.
Oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, so close. Loop of shame? No, that was a reconnaissance loop. Sorry, reconnaissance orbit.
With the green docking
Yep,
lights
that's what
to
it
your
was.
right, your landing pad will be to the right of you.
How you doing, Cotty? Welcome
in the
in.
middle of the station.
Oh, too bad. I managed to get into the top 10% on the CG last night, and I've just been knocked out of it. so I figured I might as well jump in, do some streaming, and get back up into that top 10%. And I'm playing in open, so I've got to avoid the ganks when they happen. Yeah, I took a break for a couple of weeks. So I was doing a lot of ATS and ETS while I had events on. But back into the CG. As you can see, I'm pretty much got everything all mapped out. Yeah, I'm just doing basic medicines because it's all about the tonnage for me, not the profit. Now, I've had a few people that have been saying about getting back into it. I can highly recommend the anti-thargoid stuff.
The system's primary
Especially now with all the updates that have been made to it.
Reserves are at 94% of maximum.
I mean, we haven't had a CG for a while, so I like the cargo CG, so and we got the new. Have you got yourself an SCO yet? Super Cruise Overcharge.
The nearest landable station is 61 light seconds away. There are 37 bodies in this system.
I like using it for like short bursts, not so much the long ones. This thing doesn't even have heat sinks on it. Just everything I could drop that wasn't actually useful, I did. So it's got a wake scanner on it, not that I need it, but every so often I'll come out, there'll be something about to jump. It's free data. The Super Cruise Assist and the Auto Dock are there to make things easy for a lazy pilot like myself. I mean, I still fly it through the mail slot, so they can't complain too much.
Pad will be to the right of you, at the rear of the station.
I don't know if you know this about the SCOs, but on a smaller ship, the Super Cruise Overdrive is actually faster and less heat damaging. So it's up to 3 times, I think it is, normal speed on the small ships in Super Cruise mode. And the first thing I put it on was my Dolphin. That was just nuts. And I don't know, I paid 16,000 arcs or whatever for early access to the Python Mark II. And I've used it like 3 times. Be interesting to see. I mean, the Python Mark II with it is just amazing because it builds hardly any heat. There's none of the roller coaster ride, or very little of it. And I don't know if it's me or if it is actually a thing with the SCOs. It looks to me like when you're jumping into hyperspace, it's an 8-pointed warp gate as such. Now, I don't know if that's just me or if it is actually something different about the SCO. So I'll show you. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they've done it, just because that's the sort of thing that Frontier will do. Alright, so when it actually switches from charging to the process, to me it looks like there's 8 points just there.
Stand by.
It's right before it actually hits. Just seems to come in.
The system's primary star is scoopable.
It may just be
Fuel reserves
what do they call
are
it?
at 71% of maximum.
Pareidolia, where you see something because you're looking for it, like people with faces in objects.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
The closest landable station is 1,000 light seconds away. There are 22 bodies in this system.
There's a lot of people complaining about the gankers. Personally, I don't seem to have an issue. Mainly because I know how to avoid them. And if I die, I die. It's just one of those things. That's it. You're playing open, expect to die at some point.
With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will be to the left of you, at the front of the station.
And I play in open because it gives you more chance to interact with other people. Whether that's positive or negative is largely based on you. Whoop. I get a little annoyed if a ganker tries to drag me out more than 3 times. Right, 3 times I figure, yeah, let him go. Because that's the way I've always played it. 3rd time lucky. The only time I go in private groups is when people ask me to join them for some special event in a private group. Or when farming materials like at Dav's Hope or similar. Sometimes I'll switch between several groups instead of logging back and forth into the same one. Come on. What am I going into there for? Yeah. No, Shagger has it right. This chat's like a train wreck. You just can't stop watching. It's almost like I don't want to jump out because all this stuff's happening.
Entry guidance computations complete.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 94% of maximum.
Since I got you, Cotty, what's the balance between music, game, and my voice like? Is everything okay? I've been fiddling around with things to try and get it working better.
Completing system scan for cartography.
The nearest landable station is 61 light seconds away. There are 37 bodies in this system.
Awesome. I thought it was getting alright, but yeah, trying to find that sweet spot where you can hear the music, my voice, and the game. Every so often yeah. Whenever there's an update, it seems to screw it up. Fast drop in.
With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will be above you, at the front of the station.
Haha, miss me. So the music, I'm using Pretzel Rocks, which is all
At your command.
DMCA free music. Hang on, what happened there? Oh, oops. Let's try that again. So just see where we're at. Here we go, in the top 10%, 21,900 delivered. Needs to be at 70 plus thousand to get into the top 10, so I don't think I'm going to make it. But hey, as long as I'm in the top 25%, that's all that really matters.
You have gained a fine for colliding with another ship.
Oops. I'm a naughty boy.
Stand by.
It's not much of a collision, more of the
The system's primary star is
more of a
scoopable.
scratch on the paint
Fuel
job.
reserves are at 75% of maximum.
I think it did more damage to me than it did to him because he had shields. See, this time we got somebody else in there. Commander Captain Ken Doge.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography has now been updated.
The closest landable station is 1,000 light seconds away.
Bit of a recon loop this time. Sorry, reconnaissance orbit.
There are 22 bodies in this system.
Just see if there's anyone following me. That's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. That's Ad Astra. You can get similar reports from EDDI. If you're talking about the stuff across the top of the screen, that's using ED Discovery, and it generates a whole bunch of text text files which you can then overlay. So I'm running Voice Attack, ED Discovery, and ED Market Connector. Yeah, so the voiceover stuff is all Voice Attack using HCS packs. Take us in.
With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will
As you
be
wish.
to the right of you, in the middle of the station.
Standing by.
The ship is yours to dock.
Taking the wheel. Sorry, I mean taking
But the docking granted on pad 32, yada yada yada.
order impulse engaged.
The Imperial Cutter, Grace Mistress system I'm in, fuel remaining, all that sort of jazz.
Landing gear.
That's all from text files created by ED Discovery.
Landing thrusters.
Readying landing thrusters. Approaching landing zone. Landed the ship in one piece.
Nice flying. Sir, the ship is yours.
Should actually check something on Voice Attack. Might be a second. To see if the new one's out yet. Sorry, HCS voice packs. No, Jupiter's not out yet. Oh well. One day. Protocol override, customize my settings.
Opening customizer.
Just trying to think. That. Crew
Closing
command roster.
customizer.
Ladies, to your positions.
Greetings.
Standing by.
Settings saved.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty.
I'm here.
Ready and waiting.
Greetings. Greetings.
I've got to figure out a way to set the SRV and the suit separately. Alright, let's see if we can get this working. Engage FSD.
Frameshift now engaging.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Full impulse.
Okay, I'm on it.
Leaving system.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 65% of maximum.
That's affirmative.
The closest landable station is 61 light seconds away.
Nearly finished my coffee. Request docking.
Contacting docking control.
With the green docking
Take us
lights
in.
to your right, your landing pad will be
Understood.
to the left of you,
Help.
in the middle of the station.
Yes.
Handing you the comm.
Thanks.
Quarter impulse.
Quarter impulse. Approach protocols engaged.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing thrusters.
Readying landing thrusters. Approaching landing zone. Superhero landing. Handoff complete.
You have a fine at this station.
Good. Relinquishing command. Reluctantly.
You have paid a fine.
Through the area and jump.
Preparing for jump.
Jumping to next system.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 44% of maximum.
Three-quarter impulse.
1/4 impulse.
Three-quarter impulse.
Engines 75%.
By your command.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
The nearest landable station is 1,000 light seconds away.
Oh, chat's still going off. So many people are salty today.
With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will be above you, at the rear of the station.
I bet you got a fair amount of exploration data though. You could have always suicide winded, but then you would have lost your ship. I've been to Beagle and back twice now. First time was just because I wanted to do it. Second time it was part of Distant Worlds. Number 2. Uh-oh. Oh, no error. Good. Thrushbane. View the area and jump.
Preparing for jump.
Oh, fair enough.
Adjusting for jump.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 94% of maximum.
Compiling data now.
The closest landable station is 61 light seconds away. There are 37 bodies in this system.
Well, that was lucky. I want to do it in a dolphin.
With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will be below you, in the middle of the station.
The best thing about a dolphin is that if you're just traveling, you can fuel at maximum rate and charge FSD at the same time. I got mine set up so the maximum heat it reaches is 69%. But there is a reason I like taking the beluga out, and that's because then I've got fighter bay and landing and repair and refuel limpets and yeah, basically everything you could ask for. The other thing I like about the Dolphin is you've got the whole of the top half of the screen is window. Fair enough. Yeah, I've got the fighter in the beluga just so that I can get out and fly around like an idiot without risking my ship.
Adjusting for jump.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at 73% of maximum.
Last year, went out with Orange Phoenix on his Memorial Weekend celebration, and I was racing fighters and whatever in my beluga, doing canyon racing. I mean, you gotta have fun.
Cartography is updating now.
This is your captain.
The
Due to some
nearest landable
unforeseen
station
delays.
is 1,000.
There's always
light
unforeseen
seconds
delays with
away.
these guys. And don't forget, this is the top 1% of liners out there.
There are 22 bodies in this
Oh, wedding
system.
barges. What is it? If there's a wedding, what 3 words have you got? Words of advice you get? Don't do it. Station's on the wrong bloody side of the planet again. The only time this takes time is when it's on the wrong side of the planet. Because it's generally easier to do a flyby and come back in than it is to try and line it up. Nearly there.
With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will be to the left of you, at the front of the station. Might have a look and see if there's something else that I can pick up somewhere. Oh, hit the wrong button.
Just something different to do, we'll go get some reactive armor. Take us out.
Crew, stand by for launch.
Sir. Powering engines.
Acknowledge. Diverting power.
So we're going to Kobayashi City and Unlave.
Launching now.
There was apparently 1,600 ton there.
Meters.
Thrusters, now.
Intelligent thrusters initiating.
Take him out. I've got it.
Assuming, of course, nobody else has picked it up in the meantime. I can't wait for the Type 8 to come out. Clear the area and jump.
Handoff complete.
Commander, the ship is yours. Afterburners engaged. Distance ahead.
They announced it last
Preparing for jump.
Elite Dangerous, what is it, Frontier Unlocked stream. It looks kind of awesome. They've only shown a couple of pre-rendered shots of it at the moment, but it's the next of the
primary star is scoopable.
new
Fuel
ships this year.
reserves are at
So we've got the Python Mark IIs out now,
96% of maximum.
and then they're coming out with the Type 8. Who knows what's next?
Roger that.
Oh, we've got a freeze. I don't like it when it freezes.
The
Back
nearest
again.
landable station is 73 light seconds away.
Yep. I really want one. And knowing me, like I've done with the Beluga and the Orca and all that sort of jazz, I'll start using it for things it's not meant to be used for, if it flies well. I guess that's the big question, is how will it fly? Because I use the Orca to do bombing runs on Thargoid Titans. I know it's only got 3 hard points, but I can get 2 or 3 runs in, whereas in any other ship I'm pushing it to get 1. Except for the crate, but then the crate's almost designed for it. I've even done it in a cutter, but the cutter's just too much of a target.
Nope, sorry.
We need to be within 7,500 meters before requesting docking.
request docking.
Docking request code sent.
You got confused there.
Accessing. Eden. That's impressive.
You have gained a fine for trespassing.
I'm sure I requested docking.
With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will be to the right of you, at the front of the station.
Oh dear. Yeah, I thought I requested it manually. I must have been slightly out of range when I requested it and just not noticed. Or as I've done before, I could have requested it manually, asked them to request it, nothing happened, gone to request it again and cancelled it. Because sometimes I'm an idiot.
Services are restricted while we have an active fine.
A common problem with voice attack is accents.
You have paid all the fines at this station.
Basic medicines, I got some of them if I need it. Well, this is a mixed load. Biggest issue I've had is with telling it to activate the frame shift drive when it's well, basically just telling it that, and for some reason it keeps on trying to activate warp factor 2. I don't get it. Clear the area and jump. Clear the area and jump. Jump.
Attempting to activate FSD. Max power initiated.
Jumping to next system.
I think with voice tech, the thing is Australians tend to run words one end to the other,
Fuel reserves are at
as opposed to enunciating.
% of maximum.
Completing system scan. Stand by. Gathering information. Cartography updated.
The closest landable station is 1,000 light seconds away.
Request docking.
Requesting docking clearance.
Okay, we got it this time.
With the green docking lights to your right, your landing pad will be to the left of you, at the front of the station.
Searching database. Jazz. That's interesting.
Alright, 25 and a bit thousand. Let's have a look at the actual CG. Alright, 22,000 call it. It's currently for the top 10%. Only 14.5 of the top 25, so I should be right for that. Main reason I want to be in the top 25 is because you get a free paint job for a Corvette. So that's going to do me for this morning. I've got some bits and pieces I've got to do. Thank you for dropping by. Hopefully I'll be able to get back on this afternoon. See if there's somebody we can raid to, just because it's nice to raid somebody if you can. Yeah. Go and have a look at Feisty Goat. Ganking in the CG. Well, he missed me.